Hello and welcome back to the Rillor Revolution Custom Courtiers update. I didn't have time to do them during the week, so they will probably either be on the last episodes of this week or the first episodes of next week, and I should do next week's at the same time, so they should go back to normal next week. But my new schedule didn't have the time I thought it did at the points that I thought it did. Anyway, I might not have time to do the full length of this episode, so we should get moving on. Stevron Collington is the only change this week. He is now Stevron Stormy because that's less confusing and he asked for it. Right, let's get into it. I don't remember what we were doing. I've literally sat down at the computer. Oh yes, there was some sort of thing going on over here. All sorts of diseases, wasn't there? Is that gone? Yeah, it's pretty much gone. Looks like it might be going over to the west. That's alright. Right, so we need to get into this plotting business again, because we've got a little bit of money, we've got a little bit of capital, our loans are fine, we've not really got any worries there. We're more looking into, people we can imprison, people who are close in line, things like that. So, Daenerys we're not going to imprison, I don't think. I don't think there's any great reason to, because she's, what was she doing? Oh, she was trying to kill someone we wanted to kill. That's fine. Torrin is trying to kill Maester Franklin, who I don't care about, and you're trying to replace Valsar. Also, do not care. Our council all has new jobs because we had that little shut gate, and I gave them all them last time. And we have weak claims that we can press for Tarth, which is within our realm. Only 4.6k. We have 800. So, we don't really have enough to fight them. We almost have enough to fight this guy, who has 1,000, but again, not quite. He is about to die, though. That then puts Godwyn Gower in charge, who has really very little martial. So if we were to get a claim on his stuff, we could wait for him to die, then use, our superior... he won't get as much bonus on his thing. We could actually see how much that's giving him right now. So total levy, does it not show bonus on... other people's? It shows it on yours, right? I'm not crazy. I forget where it shows it. Somewhere it shows you that you get a bonus for having, for it being your capital, and you get some owner marshals bonus. Or at least you do in other versions of the game. I'm not sure if you get it in this mod now, although I think you do. But yes, if he has less marshal, in theory, he should have less troops, which would be good because we can then, attack him with our less number of troops. Why does our vassal have no troops? Sorry if you heard that bang. Apparently people didn't get the memo that fireworks were meant to be 4 nights ago. Right. They have 87 troops due to laws. They own 1,000 troops. They have the full levy. They don't like us very much. That's something that we can fix. Let's go and... we don't really want to buy a favor. We more want to... We can send them money, but I think we could just award them an honorary title. Make them our... cupbearer, I guess. That kind of works. That'll make him like us a little bit more. Nothing else really makes sense here. We could educate a child with him. I'm not sure. I can't really trust him that much. Also, would we have any children to actually educate? We do have our half-brother. Well, we have both of our brothers here. They're being educated by Valsar and Dana. That's fine. And our sister is also Dana, our mother. So yeah, nothing else that we really need to do there. We are up to 100 men. We could do more stuff. We could send... no, we can't. I was going to say we could send our our Justicar to go and improve relations. But no, he's getting us our claim. After he's done that, we can do improve relations. Right. Let's have a look at our normal places. So Mistwood was one of the ones we were looking at. It has... Victor is next in line. And doesn't want to kill her. Which seems unusual. We'll see what's going on with that. Right, because we're not going to get most of the plot power anyway, so it doesn't really matter about our intrigue. Well, if we can get Victor involved, it would be interesting. Let's see, highest plot power. Victor is not at their court. Ah, that's why, we don't have any plot power. What court is Lady Shireen at? She isn't the merchant's court. What court is Victor at? Oh, no, they're in the right court. Why does he not have a chance to kill? He's not involved in the plot. Did I cancel the plot? No. Victor. Maybe I'll sort by name? Maybe he just says 0 plot power? somehow? Is he incapable? That would maybe explain it. Something like that. Oh, he's wounded and has infection. Maybe those stop you from being able to plot? Or they lower your plot power? I don't know. Maybe something like that. I don't know. Either way, that's not an option for us right now. Right, other ones we're looking at. We don't have anybody in Tudbury's. The game is also lagging a little bit. Not entirely sure what's up about that. We don't have anyone in the Stademonts anymore. We don't have anyone in the Wilds. I think we have an Estamont who isn't in line. Or isn't straight in line. We have no Kellingtons. Horps. It'd be nice if you could like set notes here, but that's fine. We do have a Swan. We have Duncan Swan, who is next in line. Just double checking. Yeah, he is next in line. But there's no plot power. We'll see if there's anyone interested. Right. Anybody interested at all? Nope. We do have some really high plot powers here. Opinion of Lord Benedict. Opinion of Lord Benedict. Do we have... We don't have Duncan here either. Which seems weird to me. Maybe I'm missing something. Maybe the heir can't be in a plot? But that makes no sense. But that's the only... We're going to have to check a plot that's a little bit bigger. What's up with Duncan? Yeah, there's nothing that should be wrong with Duncan. He should be able to join the plot. He's in the court. I don't get that. Maybe somebody can tell me in the comments why that isn't working. Seems unusual to me. Maybe it's just because I've loaded the game and it hasn't manually calculated everything yet. We'll let it go to the autosave and then go and double check. That usually gets the game to work out what's going on. Was somebody eaten by a tiger? Was mauled to death by a lion on the order of Thomas Lannister's outlaws. So the wildling, the new wildling chief has a lion. Okay, and is a lion. That's kind of fitting. Hasn't he taken like the name? Isn't he? No, he hasn't got another house. But yeah, he has a lion. Does he actually have a lion? Is that like one of his traits? No. Maybe it's a thing Lannisters can do? I don't know. Seems weird. We're letting it go 1 month so that we can see if everything's working out fine. Now I want to see plot to kill. And I want to see if he's in it. If not, then it's something different. Do appear to be more people in it, but Duncan is not one of them. Okay. Not sure what's going on there. I'm not going to try and figure it out this very second. We don't have anyone in the Caffertons, don't have anyone in the Grandisons. Dondarians, we have one, don't we? Is Durin? Durin would be like 8th in line or something, if I remember right. Yeah, something like that, because it goes down here, and then it goes down here, and yeah. Lots of other people are in line. In fact, does it go to another house? Yeah, it goes to another house before it would loop back round to Durin. He would be 7th in line. Not impossible, but we're not very good at intrigue, so maybe not instantly for us. The Trants, we have Devon Trant, who could be a good idea. How far down the line is he? Devon is 4th, so not ridiculous. So does it go? It goes Maria, Brella, Elowen, who can never be allowed to take power, or it goes into the line of the phrase, I think. Or like, if she was to marry, it would then go down a different path, I think. Because she'd marry matrilineally. And I'm not sure. Maybe it would go back around this path, but I don't want it going off to a different house. Then it would go... Yeah, then it goes Devon. That seems reasonable. Any of these people want to die? Or got a chance to kill? We have 33% chance. We have a 33% chance. We have a 25% chance. So straight off the bat, nobody wants to join. Let's see if anybody wants to murder his daughter. Probably not would be my guess, but it's worth checking if there's like somebody we can get in there. No, and there's Devon Trant, so I don't know. Maybe it was something to do with them being heirs, because Devon's not a direct heir, but I'd need another one to compare it against. I'd need one that wasn't an heir and then became an heir to check, but we don't have one of those. I don't think we have any others directly here. I know that with the Baratheons, we have a whole bunch who could, in theory, be in line. I think, yeah, and Benedict Baratheon. I don't even know where that is. He is second in line. So it goes Joffrey, then probably off to... Oh, then it goes... Alright, I'm trying to figure this out. So it goes Joffrey, and... Oh, then Benedict. Oh, he was born... I was thinking... I don't remember that custom courtier. Yeah, it's a child who was born after the game was made. I forgot that the AI could actually do things. Right, so we have that, then Renly, then Isarella. So Isarella is 6th. Yeah, Baratheons don't really look like a easy one. What about Renly? Ellen, Annis, Robert, Joffrey. Oh, so it starts back at the start of the list. That's useless. Penrose. We may have to look beyond where we currently are. Now, I was asked about the Valyrians. The reason I'm not really actively going after any of the Valyrian ones here? Claw Isle? I mean. The reason I'm not, like, trying to kill them and get into that kind of thing is because we are going to inherit the claim very soon from our mother. Well, when our mother dies, well, not that soon, she is only 37, but when she dies, her claim can be inherited by a successor, which would be us, which means that we would have a weak claim on the Lordship of Driftmark, and we could press our own claim, which might be an interesting way of expanding. There's still not really much around here. Now, we do have gold. We have 122. How much do mercenary companies cost nowadays? Because we could, in theory, start to get them. So they're like 10 per... It's like 0.1 per... per 10. No, okay, let me rephrase that. It's 10 people per 1 ducat. Or 1 gold, or whatever you're going to call it. Okay, so that's reasonable. We could afford that. Assuming that there's a cheap... Yeah, we got 150. We're close to that, so we could maybe get an extra 1,000 men for a war if we had one that we were ready and planning for. Yeah, we just need a claim. I think we just let time move on. There's not an awful lot we could do. We could try and move out into the Reach, but we really don't have any connections yet to make a good start. I think we need land of our own. Okay, what's this? Imp has made Lord Leon, he gave him a title. That's not really important. Balin the Bold, that Godric Greyjoy and Maria Marbrand shall marry. So Godric Greyjoy is one of our custom people. Godric Greyjoy. He's going to marry Maria Marbrand, who doesn't look like she's in line to anything, but it's an interesting marriage. Oh, we've got some conversions. Weeping Town has been converted. Fantastic. My liege, I'm pleased to report the success of my mission to Weeping Town. The majority of the population has been converted to the R'hllor faith. Your humble septon, Cathane. Excellent. So, rate piety, rate opinion, almost... okay. The recent conversion of Weeping Town to R'hllor has caused great unrest in the unfaithful parts of your realm. Both noble and peasant... Close enough. Alike feel threatened. They will understand eventually, so we get unrest. What's worrying me is I think this might be a paradox event. Anyway, so opinion goes down and there's religious unrest. I don't like the sound of that. There's still no revolt risk though, because there was a crushed revolt in our realm, which I think was it might have actually been this realm, the Iron Throne, which is fine. And then there's 1% from prospering, so yeah, that seems fine. So I think I don't know what it means by there's unrest in the realm. I'm trying to figure that exactly out here. It doesn't really matter. It might mean that we get some rebels eventually, but not really that worried about it. Oh, Thomas lost his war, which unfortunately means he's no longer landed, and he is now in the court of Chief Gorn, not in prison though. Yes. Where was I? I've forgotten. It probably wasn't important. Oh yes, we convert to R'hllor. That's great. That should mean that we get less unrest later. It means that we're unlikely to get religious rebels. And yeah, I think that means that we don't get like a foreign religion negative or anything like that. Although no, I'm talking rubbish there. I'm thinking of a different game entirely. Anyway, we'll let it go on. That's pretty... Oh, we do need to change where our priest is, because I think everyone in our court might be following R'hllor. Get rid of that. That was just me testing something. our court, check religion. Oh no, we have some stragglers who aren't R'hllor. We could leave our priest there to try and convert, which is definitely an option. What's the other things our priest can do? Convert or charity? Oh well, he's converting then. Right, let's move on. Lucerys Uller died of the Grey Plague. He was a custom one, married to Ilaria Uller, had one child who is dead. Right, and Lord Edmure of the Trident died of depression. That now means that his son Theo was taking over Harrenhal. Harrenhal goes Thaddeus, Caitlin, Winifred, Went. Okay, so it moves into the Went family very quickly. Is Caitlin Tully married to a Went by any chance? That would make sense. So it goes him. Then it goes back out of here because all of these are bastards. Okay. Right, so it goes Thaddeus, who is not bastard. Then it goes back out to Caitlin. Then no, they're all Starks, like I thought they were. Winifred Went. Who is Winifred Went? Or Winifred Went. I have no idea. I still have no. Yep, still have no idea. I'm kind of interested. I'm kind of invested at the point in finding out who Winifred Went is. No, she's maybe on that line. I have no idea. Okay, but Winifred Went. No idea. Doesn't really matter very much. Does mean that the Tullys have a whole bunch of weird stuff. Beric, our courtier, was probably murdered. That would be our septum. That's fine because we didn't want a septum. A ravenous rifle says still we should rejoice as winter is coming to an end. Great. My wife doesn't seem very content at the moment. She wants more clothes, better shoes, and fine dresses. I mean, we do have the money. What else have we got? We're just ruthless, honest, zealous. You know what? I think oh, she's zealous for the other religion. That's interesting. I'm not entirely sure what we would do with that. How that would work out exactly. I think we are going to go for it though. We're going to go for the 25% chance. Deaths all around. Quinya was married to Roderick the Old. Risewell. Duncan Swan died of poor health, so that's the idea of getting the Swans in charge out of there. I mean, he does have sons, so they would be the same in line, so fourth in line. We'll double check that. So Swans were here. So Pate Swan was Duncan Swan's son, so that all works out. So it's still pretty much the same kind of thing working out there. And Elaine died of poor health. That's our mother-in-law. Okay. Cool. Somebody won a siege of Castle Rock. That is Tyrone's host. Actually sieged down Castle Rock, but is about to lose the battle. Which unfortunately... I think that because it's the Iron Throne that we're under, he is a kind of person attacking. That probably means that he didn't win that thing, and that he's actually losing a lot of ground here. Let me have a look here. So he's defending 25% in favor of Tyrion. People being released from dungeons, not that important. What was that about Lady Elise? For Last Hearth. Okay, so somebody for Umber. That's not that important. Robert Ash should get married. That is our son. And we will do that next time. Thank you for watching. I'll see you then. Goodbye.